This is my customer satisfaction cycle, and I want you to guess based on this video where the customer is based on these levels.
Once upon a time, about 2 weeks ago, I ordered the cutest vase from Anthropology that arrived completely shattered into literally multiple pieces. So I contacted their customer service. They responded right away. I said, I don't want a refund. Can you just resend me this item? Tell me why I just received the new package, and I can already hear completely shattered.
So her story is she identified a need for an item. This is her wanting the vase. She considered this brand. She made the selection. She got bad satisfaction because it arrived broken. And then, even though it arrived broken, she liked it so much, she still wanted another one. She still advocated for the same product and went through this cycle again. She re-needed it, reconsidered getting other vases, still made the selection, and her satisfaction was still down here. What do you think her advocacy will be? Do you think she'll tell her other followers to order from this brand still?
Oh no. Here's the current situation. It's super cute, and I really wish that I didn't have a broken one.
This was her expectation when she initially opened the box. She was super excited. This was her during the selection phase and what she figured she was going to get during satisfaction. She heard the sound and then it slowly started dropping. Maybe even just settled right here, as in, okay, I could at least get a refund. She jumped up another level just because she was able to get a response from customer service and they were able to easily get her another product. The problem was she was right here when she had the broken one, and then when she got the second broken one, she went straight down here.
I am so disappointed. I don't even know if it's worth reaching out to try to get a third package.
She even mentioned that she doesn't know if it's worth trying to even try for a third one because she figures it's going to be broken in the same way. She even mentioned when she was counting all of the pieces that not only was she mad about it, but she got a piece stuck in her hand. Imagine if you're already down at this level and then you also get injured in the process. How do you think you're going to do on this level?
I really need a third package. I bet it would come looking just like the first two. This was definitely not the unboxing I hoped to be doing today.
This is an issue in the quality assurance area of the quality triangle because you're planning on doing testing to ensure that the product arrives good to the customer and it arrives in a certain condition. This isn't the factory messing up. This isn't the item was misprinted during the production. This is the quality planning was not adequate, which means you need to go into the quality improvement stage and you need to figure out a way to make sure that you can improve the product so it arrives on time and it arrives safely. So this is the quality improvement cycle. So pretty easily we're able to identify the issue. The issue is the product is breaking before it gets to the customer. What can be some corrective actions? So your corrective actions may be more bubble wrap, maybe putting paper into the vase. Either way, you need to get the product and you need to test it to make sure. You need to do some drops yourself. Drop it without, drop it with corner protectors, drop it with anything else and see if you can verify the corrective action. This is after you make it and you suggest an idea for corrective, re-verify it. The one arrow I don't have drawn is once it doesn't work, you go back into issue identification. You start back over and then you go back into making a new corrective action. What did you mistake about your other issue that you didn't correct? So let's say you figured, oh, I didn't have enough bubble wrap. but you actually didn't put the bubble wrap inside. Maybe the vase was moving too much side to side, but what actually happened is it's getting compressed too much. So you need more inside the vase to help protect it. Once you're able to verify the corrective action, you're able to drop it multiple times, no issues, go ahead and implement the corrective action. So this is make sure that the factories are putting this in all levels of production. Make sure that they're pushing it so your customer gets the product correctly. Then you want to monitor and control. You want to make sure that the customers aren't having more videos like this. They aren't unboxing these and having issues over and over. Just imagine how great of a spokesperson this person would have been if they got it the first time in one piece. They were so happy with it that they said, I don't want a refund, I want it now. And even mentions all the stuff she liked about the vase, even though it was broken. If this customer got it correctly, they would have had a great experience and would have been a huge advocate, which would have, next time they needed something, gone straight to your same brand, considered you, made the selection, and then this can keep continuing and they can stay up in this area. In the future, I would test this during your prototyping and validation and testing phase. This is my MPD cycle chart. This is where you have your prototype. You want to make sure that it can pass. You should be looking at this kind of stuff ahead of time. You should figure, I have a vase. This is fragile. I need to ship this to a customer. How can I protect this product? And you need to test these things ahead of time. If you want an example of how I break down products and everything, check out this video. I'll also link up another one of another product review that I did based on poor feedback, where I explained all of these cycles for a different item. It was actually another very fragile item that ended up arriving broken.